Talk time. What did I just agree to? The End User License Agreement, also known as EULA, or just Terms of Service Agreement, or whatever, is something found on pretty much everything nowadays online. YouTube has one, and since we're on YouTube, let's talk about theirs. Now, their Terms of Service is huge. There is 5, 6, how many paragraphs are there? 14 separate paragraphs that outline what you're agreeing to. So, if you don't agree with these, don't sign up. Now, they expect you and they want you to read this. So if you don't and you remain ignorant of these things and then you violate them, you could be banned. And the other part you should be aware of is they can change these rules anytime they want. So, that's pretty much their deal there. They have all sorts of things that protect them legally, and nothing that protects you against anything that they want to do to your account. So if you do something wrong, they can ban you. Now, why I talk about this is when we sign up for different games, some people, my friends have said, well, play on a private server. That way you can level up faster. But when you install that game, it has an agreement that says you promise not to do certain things, and among those things you're agreeing to is not to hack or not to cheat or things of that nature, and might be in there somewhere is not to use your own server or to duplicate the game somehow. Now, whether or not you break these rules is up to you. But if you do break these rules that you've agreed to, then they have the right to terminate your account or disable that server, shut down the websites that have that, do legal action against those who uploaded those areas, even legal action against you. Is similar to the same sort of legal action that might be taken against somebody for downloading music and videos and things of this nature. Now, that was pretty high profile for a while, downloading music, due to all these free applications that, people were using to download massive amounts of music and videos and whatnot. Make no mistake, it's still against the law to do this. So, before you agree to something, you might want to read the full thing of what you're agreeing to. It might take a while to read it, but you might want to understand better to what you're agreeing to. For all you know, you might be saying, I'll gladly give the company that I've downloaded this game $100, and then all of a sudden a few weeks go by and you receive this bill in the mail, you owe us $100. No, I don't. And then they could say, well, you digitally agreed to give us $100, yada, yada, yada. They could make a pretty good court case about it. Now, nobody's done that yet, but that doesn't mean there isn't somebody out there willing to... I think it's time that I announce my webpage. There's a long agreement that's really long, but don't read it. Just agree to it. And it has nothing to do with owing me $100 at all or anything like that. I swear. But no, seriously. Look, read what you're agreeing to before you agree to it. And if you're gonna break that agreement, well, you have to. That's a moral issue, and you have to ask yourself, is it okay, even if it's just a game, is it okay to go against my own word? In other words, I agreed to do something, but now I'm violating that agreement. So, that's something you're going to have to decide for yourself, and it's a moral question. But we already talked about morals, but that doesn't mean we can't talk about them again later on. Anyways, until next time, read that agreement, because who knows what you're agreeing to until you do. Peace out.